We need to get the population here up to turn it into another metropolis, because we have a temple there. Just build 3 aqueducts there. That should be sufficient. At this point, I can go ahead and attack this stuff in order to get it to join me. Just to annex, just generally down here. Is it important? No. Can we do it? Yes. Cappadocia's war is over. This would be a much easier expansion than, say, going for Egypt. Anyway. Oh, and Amisos up here was allowed to stay alive. Meaning, I can ally it and get that to become a vassal too. Essentially, snatching it away from Cappadocia. So Cappadocia got a little weaker, but I might directly benefit because of that. Oh, here's one thing I own, Pontus. Not sure if I want to integrate Pontus, given where it is. It's a weird spot. That would be tough to defend, especially if Cappadocia ever left me. I could do it. It wouldn't take as long as some other things. So it is doable. Not sure if I want that. We need to get their friendship over a threshold. So we're going to improve relations and then send them a gift. And then we'll be able to do that. Well, if this joins me, then it would be easier to kind of keep all this. So we will integrate Pontus. This is fine. Oh, there's an investigation. Yeah, let's investigate it. Sure, we get popularity if we stay up. It's about someone insulting us or something. I'll take that. There's a lot of other tiny nations that I can deal with over here as well. And what is this? Oh, we're just insulting someone. Makes sense to me. Pisidia. We could invite everybody, including Cappadocia and these guys. We don't need to do that yet. We ideally actually don't want to invite them because we want them to become a feudatory. These guys are at war with a revolt. I will just go ahead and attack them. Attack using war goal. We still have some aggressive expansion, but it will be gone by the time this war is done. Also, we could do our ritual to maintain some stability. So that will be a goal. Call to arms? No. We're going to send a gift along with improving, and then hopefully very soon they'll get over 100, ideally. It's going up faster than it'll be going down anyway. And then we can make them a feudatory. Then there's some other really tiny ones out here. Hell, even this guy. These guys would join us. Oh, we can integrate these little ones as well. That would be handy. I'll take that. We're expanding, boys. We're expanding. And we're doing a siege. My flank size at this point can just be 10. It's pretty big. Yeah, this is a very tiny little pocket here. Cappadocia coming in to help means they'll be unavailable to do other things. Seleucids are going to win against Makkah. You know, Rift, Seleucids have been at war with Makkah for a while. I bet a lot of their troops are there. And the war won't last much longer. So this could be your best shot. Because who knows if they'll ever go to war with Moria.
Yeah, Makkah's really not going to do it for me. It's got to be somebody way stronger.
Yeah, the main benefit is that they're far away. So it's like, what damage could you do in that time? The thing is about them, they have to be willing to attack someone, you know? Because they're the strongest nation there is.
Well, after taking the alliance with Cappadocia, I was kind of hoping maybe they would attack them.
But you've also attacked Cappadocia? Think about it this way. The AI looks at Cappadocia and sees them allied not only with me, but with you now. So Cappadocia became a less tempting target. They were already not tempting, and now they're even less tempting, because between all of us, we're definitely stronger than the Seleucids. So they would never attack Cappadocia at this point.
Yeah, but without a significant threat against the Seleucids, I don't stand a chance.
Get that feudatory. Wow. I'm curious then to see where you end up expanding. Now that you have an ally in Dehe, Seleucids, the only person that's big that they could attack, there's two probably, would be Egypt and Moria. But Moria's like too big. Moria has more money than the Seleucids. Moria is probably too scary to the Seleucids. And then Egypt, probably not as scary, but also they would need claims over there and some provocation.
Yeah, that's what I'm kind of counting on. Either Egypt or Maria. And
Now the
that's
problem
when
is their
I'm
relations aren't that bad. Like, especially with Egypt, it's not that bad. It's worse with Maria, but Maria would be the one doing the attacking there, probably, because Maria would theoretically win.
Yeah, Maria would be a good one because then their troops would be way over to the east.
Yeah, that would be. They are far away right now where they are, because think about how they got there. They went all the way to the east and took the little crossing. So they are as far away as they could be. But Nock is not going to live forever, clearly. That's why I pointed out that this might be your best shot, because I've seen other players wait on this before, and this is like, you could count on one hand how much the Seleucids and Moria usually end up going to war as AI in a playthrough, and one of them has already happened. We might be here for another 100+ years before it happens again. That's why I think Maka might be your best shot, unless, like, for a while, unless they, like, lose Bactria and go for that. Siege 1! Yeah! What else is hostile here? This is. I'll go for that, I guess. Very weird to see the front lines here. I haven't supported his rebels, but he still hasn't fixed his loyalty problems. One of his smaller areas are, like, Travis, they're getting closer to rebelling. In fact, I feel like his problems have gotten worse since I last looked. He's like on the verge of like an actual civil war, and several of his locations are on the verge of rebellion.
Yeah, maybe he has done some things in panic.
Maybe, I don't know. Well, you know, we know that he built up his fleet. It's still expanded some more. I know Colchis has gotten bigger over time, but I'm not really very worried about it. Now, here's the best part. If he raids one of my ports, I'm declaring war on him 100%. I will do it. I will destroy him just completely if he raids a single one of my ports. You get more salt. It's not telling me that I can do imports, which is so annoying. Take that money. That's a lot of money. We could do one more import. I'm thinking honey. Honey would be kind of decent, I guess. There's steppe horses, too. Oh, no, there's not any available. We'll just take what we can get from honey.
Test.
Hi. You're lagging behind.
Hi. No, I'm out of the game.
Okay, we need to reset it. Wow, dude, I could get Sasamos to join me so easily. Let's just go ahead and do that. They have just a couple port things here, but they could become my client state real quick, like... Or, sorry, feudatory. Hey! Oh, I have annexed Calatis. Calatis. Ooh, look at that. Get rid of the fort immediately. Fort, kind of irrelevant. Local philosopher, that's neat. A slave estate here is stupid. So get rid of that. This city will drain more food. This food place will make more food. Where the hell is this going? Are you disloyal? Like it's fucking disloyal. Remove he's my rival, no wonder.
Hey, Rome is a metropolis.
Remove rival. That fucked up my whole siege I had going on. Hey, I'm getting pop-ups again about trades. That's nice. Let's get more honey coming in from Egypt. Let me guess, at Rome? Yep. What a surprise. That shit's built up. They got like 100 pops there. I also have a metropolis. It's at Pella. Pella, Ella, A.
And also almost 100 pops.
Umbrella?
That's a good song.
Oh, God. Let's get rid of these aqueducts at my metropolis, because now it's already boosted up.
No.
Oh, God. Okay, I'm annexing so many things all at once. Okay, and so we need a new governor because of that. This guy is a pretty good shot at it. And is this all I control there? It's 100% of what I control there. Yep, wonderful. That's going to stay a farm. This can stay the way it is for... It's not really in any danger. Just get rid of the fort. I could use that money. We lack food, but this siege is almost won. We'll just move away after. It's fine. There's a low food supply here. Who would have fucking thunk it? Why are they losing only now? What has changed now? I know there's something that helps with that. Yeah, forums. Let's just max out forums here. Let's see if that helps anything. That's another thing I could do up here is just build a bunch of forums, but I can't because it's so built up in other ways. I haven't really built up my capital despite, you know, just having it here. I haven't actually really built it up. I have a lot of money, so I could. Well, we definitely want a grand theater for converting any slaves that I raid that show up here. The religion is not ever going to be as problematic. That's one thing I could definitely do to improve, is I could just build grand theaters everywhere at this point to convert the local populations. That would help the conversions, the assimilations. I think I might do that. This guy stole money. Flog him, even if he is in my family. I don't know who it is at this point. Just fucking flog him. If this son takes over and doesn't die, we'll have a female leader after him. Alright, so let's see here. We're getting another series of text finishing. What do I do with these? Let's make divine sacrifices a little less expensive. Not to get anywhere, just to like generally push that down the line, and then the rest will all just go into military. And we'll just spread it out a little bit. Sesamos, we'll go ahead and send them a gift, and that'll push them over the edge there. We still haven't won this siege, but it's getting there. We are losing strength rapidly due to not having enough food. I think it's about time to put another supply train in there. And these two, I never know what they're doing. But they're falling behind in tech. He's proving Rome's opinion. That's quite interesting, but Rome has too many relations. Rome has way too many relations. So, I don't think they would accept a... Oh my god, they love him. Oh, they love him. Oh, that's interesting. I think my war here is basically over. Oh god. So this to Macedon, this to Macedon. This is what I came here for, to Macedon. This to Cappadocia. And then there's something else, but I don't think it'll matter too much. We'll just take what we can get right now. End that war, banish those of class, put everyone else to the sword, which means I can once again get an alliance with Rome, and I think I might before he does. So, feudatory, and I'm going to go for that alliance with Rome. And I'm going to maintain that. Even if it drags me into war, it's fine. It's just before he gets it, you know? Before he gets it. And then we'll probably sail back to Pella with our main stack, because they've done their job. And we have to take a look at what we've acquired. A ton of forts, man. Oh man, so many cities with so many forts, and there's so many units on the map. I don't even know what the fuck became the capital. I have no idea. Okay, the capital is up here on a hill. Everything over here is a hill, but this has a temple. And these are all terrible places to live. Just confirming. Yeah. So this shouldn't be the capital. Let's get rid of that. This shouldn't be the capital. Get rid of that. Go where the temple is. Put the capital there. And then just put that down to a level 1. Nothing else there matters. Imports. And they'd be losing... this guy's a little corrupt. He's a little corrupt. He's not the best guy we can have for the job. But this guy is way better. Let's assign him here to try to improve happiness and such over there. And that looks fine. I just said fuck it and I allied Rome. Because I don't want him allying Rome.
I can't anymore.
Yeah, it's probably because either you're at war, which you're not, or it's because they have too many relations. Legate wants stuff. Oh, does he? Does he want stuff? Really? Well, let's see what happens if I pause the game, go to my legions, replace this piece of shit legate with someone else, and then tell him to go fuck himself. Oh. Well, then he gets a little bit unhappy. What a surprise. Maybe I need to go towards something else that gives loyalty. Maybe that would be smart. Although, I don't know. There's not a lot of other things that grant a lot of loyalty. There is one. There is one down here, +2 to loyalty. That's not a lot. But it would be an amount. How many disloyal characters do we have, and how popular, how powerful are all they? It's mainly just this
I'm one
fucking
tech
guy.
away from legions, so then we can have roads together.
Yay! So it's a general, and the governor of Thrace. The governor of fucking Thrace is a disloyal piece of shit. He's also old. He's also really old. I can persuade due to having Silver Tongue. This guy's really old. We'll persuade him, and then that solves that. But we do have a scorned family now, the Yellow family. The Yellow guy could take this job. I think that's my family be taking it away from, though. I don't care that much. Just as long as they stop complaining. We call down an omen. And this is a metropolis, so I could put another thing in here. Integrated culture happiness? Yeah. There, of all places, that matters. That matters a lot in Pella. Ella. A. Umbrella. We still need to spread out some more grand theaters to boost up some assimilation, to boost up some loyalty, so that we're not really going to be in any problems from that. This place isn't even a fucking city. Here you go, put one here. Let's see, let's look at this. This would be like 1, 2, 3. That'd be like a whole fucking thing to set up. Whereas getting some quick things here, I have 3 more points to spend, including this one. This would be some discipline. And then like 1, 2 would give us more discipline. Or we could go for less fort maintenance for supply limit and legion cost. That's a thing. We do really kind of need that, honestly. Loyalty of generals would help. That would help a lot. Okay, let's get that. Let's get loyalty of generals from there.
You can pause it if you need to.
Okay. So loyalty of generals, and we can get supply and then like army movement speed or something else. Maybe a little bit of diplomacy still to get to moving to unlock the foundry. If I remember correctly, the foundry is a really useful building if you just build it everywhere. Yeah, tax research is a very useful building. So that might be a good goal. Definitely need that loyalty though. We no longer have enough points to get down here though, but we could still set it up. We could set it up. We would benefit not from the heavy cavalry, but from the discipline. So we get that for sure. And then either boost heavy infantry discipline or get supply limit. I think supply limit would be really important at this point. Sirencia is at war. Uh-oh. Sirencia is at war with Egypt.
Oh no.
Yeah, there goes your easy expansion, huh?
Damn it, and I almost... I hope Egypt dies, just because of this.
Rome's at war with the Etruscans again. The best shot is if Seleucids attack them, really. It's the best chance. Oh, and now Rome is calling me to arms for that war. It's a war they have started. Yeah, I'll join. That's fine. I don't need to not be at war. And I expect Rome would be able to win this. I have some aggressor expansion from that, but not really a whole lot. It has been almost 10 years. These guys don't have any ports to raid, unfortunately. Unfortunately. Damn, this is a built-up port. Woo! Okay.
Oh, Sirencia started the war.
Sirencia started the war? No, Egypt did. Egypt did. It says Egyptian Sirencian. So that means Egypt started it.
Yeah, but it says the war has fought over Marmakia. And that's Egypt territory.
There's one little tiny settlement that's owned by Sirencia in that province.
Oh, I see, I see.
Yeah.
Well, if you only take that, that's fine.
I wonder, maybe the port raid thing just lasts that long, but I might be able to just raid Travis some more right now. If they only take that, I think you'd be getting lucky. But we'll see. Because Egypt's a big boy.
Yeah, yes.
Oh yeah, there's this little guy down here too. I could threaten them, and they surprisingly wouldn't say yes. This Kibba. That's oh, that would be a tribal vassal? I could probably get them to join. We'll improve relations with them. I could go over my limit a little bit just to get some tribal vassals. I'll take some stability. All will be well, yeah. I don't need such a tiny amount of money. Stability's better. What's the scoreboard look like at this point? All 4 of us are on the scoreboard, by the way.
Yay.
Sparta's gone up so much.
Yay.
Let's get my dudes drilling where they are. We don't own enough of this for me to want to build any roads, especially with all the roads that are just already there. This port will extend my naval reach over here. Before, we couldn't... Oh, we still kind of can't go over there. That's fine. Alright, we're over here. Can we slave raid? No, they've been raided. So, it was worth a shot. It was worth checking. At least he'll be scared and think that we raided him again. Since I'm at war, Phrygia is going to fight Rome's war. That's funny. If we just don't invite Rome to any wars, they should keep the alliance the entire time. And if they keep the alliance the entire time, then when they become a great power, which theoretically they will eventually, we might actually become a great power first. No, our population's high, but our territories are low. So they still might come first. If they became a great power, they would guarantee us if we keep the alliance. But that's if. We could easily lose it. Ooh, look at this. Travis is finally expanding westwards. He still hasn't really fully solved his loyalty problems here. The one that's like the worst off, he kind of solved. Sorta, temporarily. He patched it up using harsh treatment. But even then, it's not as good as it could be. He's probably not going into text to make unintegrated culture groups happy. But he's finally going west. So, Travis is finally going west towards Rome.
Oh.
And...
That's pretty ballsy.
Yeah, and Colchis has joined him. But Colchis is also at war with some really tiny nations. In... just... What is this? In Anatolia. He's just gone after some really teeny tiny ones over there. Probably just to get any land that he can. Oh wait, no, that war was started by Cappadocia. Strange, they didn't call me into it. Wow, okay, so yeah, Colchis, I don't see Colchis expanding still. Travis is expanding, and he's going the way he was trying to avoid going.
Maybe he's trying to link up with Rome and then, I don't know, attack you and use their armies, I don't know.
Well, I'm already allied with Rome, so it doesn't matter. If they won't ally with you, good chances are they won't ally with him either. I have tons of money. Let's go around building more grand theaters. We have so many cities where we could build grand theaters. Grand theaters are also fairly fucking expensive. Ugh. So they would cost a lot to place, but they would speed up assimilation. Even other Hellenic nations, cultures, need to be assimilated to Macedonian if I'm going to make use of them. So we need to place a lot of these. But they would also just keep everybody happy as well. Aetoli is just doing a lot. Is he at war with them? Yeah, he is. I see we're about to have a really weird fucking border. Potentially.
Yeah, I know. Corinthos.
Yeah, that Corinthos will be a weird one, because you're going to be on either side of it. This already has, like, combat with reducing... Yeah, it's a fucking mountain pass. Combat with reducing stat attribute. It's probably more important to get things like grand theaters just everywhere that is in Macedonia, but a lot of these things are already Macedonian. We've just had these places for so fucking long as it is. There's occasionally other things going there. Bus barns. This is the slaves that I raided. That's funny. My capital is still just overpacked, honestly. Yeah, there would be a little bit of spillover there, I guess. Well, I could build a couple there as well. There's not a lot of cities actually in Macedon. Most of them are down here, where everyone's already Macedonian anyway. There are a lot of Thessalians as well, but we've already spent a lot of money, so let's just leave it at that for right now. We don't have enough aqueducts at Thessaly. We gotta build another one, or maybe another 2. No, it adds 8. Another 1 would be sufficient to be able to move that to a metropolis eventually. Rome is winning that war. What a surprise. Cappadocia is gonna win this war. What a surprise. And we cannot yet do anything big. And our researcher died. Egypt is occupying all of Serencia.
Yeah, I know.
You're getting to the point as well that I got to where what you need is you actually, like, what you're ending up needing is the weaker targets. And the weaker targets are all players. You're just not close enough or strong enough. I guess you are close enough, but you're not as strong as them.
I know I'm still the weakest.
Yeah, and if with the Bosparans expanding again, he's gonna start taking off past Colchis.
So I can threaten war against Serencia right now.
Mm-hmm.
And it's positive that they will give me something.
That means you can get the thing.
And if it's green, then they won't deny it, for sure.
If it's a check mark, then yeah, like they're definitely gonna give it to you. From my experience, anyway. Yeah, woo, you got it.
Yeah, I chose that part because it's
far enough away. It might even cut Egypt off. It might cut off Egypt too from taking the whole thing so that you could take more. And Rome went to war with a bunch of little quote unquote, some of them are kind of big, barbarians. Makes sense to me. Joining that war, I suppose. Because I want to keep this alliance with Rome. Pretty much no matter what. We're going to be able to make a tribal vassal out of this little nation relatively soon. We're getting a lot of respect, I'll just call it, from them every month. A year until this wears off. I'm probably going to double down on it again. It's going up. Everything's actually at the point where, like, even without aggressive expansion, these are not the kinds of guys that like me enough to really join me. Although I do have that certain tech that I haven't used because I don't have slots. But I have a tech that allows me to guarantee things, and then eventually they'll just join me for free. I've been able to kind of bypass that by just using a little bit of money pretty much this whole time. Well, yeah, we could definitely get with tribal vassal with this little guy. We just need to send a gift over, get the alliance, and then they will join us. A tribal vassal, which is not all that great, to be honest. We don't get an insane amount from that, but they do, and more importantly, they kind of stay in our sphere. He's taking forever to fight this war, actually. It's quite impressive how long this is taking him. Is that hurting his war exhaustion at all, I wonder? I don't see him on this list right now, so I don't think so. Oh my god. Oh, the list reset. Okay. Maria has a lot of aggressive expansion. They're not even fighting anybody big that I know of. And let's go back to these guys, get the alliance with them. We'll have too many relations temporarily, but we can get them as a tribal vassal or a tributary. We'll get them as a tribal vassal the moment they let us. Our third son is 21 and in poor health, but you can marry this perfect health girl who I think this is the daughter of my son. This is like your cousin, very close cousin. All right, you two get married, I guess. Sure, why not? Tribal vassal, easy peasy, lemon squeezy. I'm thinking once he finishes that war, which is probably what he's doing right now, I'm probably gonna start supporting his rebels, because at this point it's actually getting a little more, like, the situation's starting to, I think, escalate a little more as time goes on.
Mm-hmm. Normally.
Yeah, naturally, right? He's playing it so on the brink, it feels like, with his loyalties and his power base and shit like that.